Hey, fellow travelers, hello and welcome to Sacred Sobriety, a path for the soul. I'm your host, Timothy Berman, and I realize I don't have my hat on today, so it is sitting over here. But I just real quick want to touch base with you. I did this live stream this morning. I will do it again tonight at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Facebook. I will be doing it on X, formerly known as Twitter. At Seattle Ghost is my handle there, and I will be live streaming it on TikTok. However, just want to give a short message from the devotional today, and it's on 1 Peter 5:8-9. And real quick, the enemy's tactics, when we look at 1 Peter 5, verse 8, it tells us that the devil prowls around like a roaring lion, and in our recovery, his roar may sound something like this: you'll never be free from your addiction. God's not going to love you after what you've done. Your doubts mean you're not a real Christian. You now need to work on fixing yourself first before God can accept you. All of these are lies of the enemy. And these are lies that are meant to devour our sense of hope, our assurance of faith. However, John 8:44 says this, where Jesus calls the devil the father of lies. His strategy is to distort truth, magnify our fears, and isolate us from God's love. When we're in recovery or we're facing a faith crisis, these lies may feel deafening. They're quite distressing. So how do we recognize the roar? Well, to be God's ally, we must first recognize the enemy's handiwork. This means that we are to be sober-minded and watchful. As Peter says in recovery, this may mean that we are noticing our triggers, noticing the stress, noticing the loneliness, noticing the shame or the guilt that may pull us back into our old habits. In a moment of faith crisis, it's recognizing our doubts that spiral into despair rather than leading us to seek after God's truth. Psalms 139, verse 23-24 says this, and it's a powerful prayer for us. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there be any grievous way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. Asking God to help us see where the enemy is attacking, whether it's through temptation, fear, or distorted thoughts, is going to help us stand firm in faith. And what is today's message? Today's message is becoming God's ally by standing firm in our faith, standing in holy places, standing in those sacred spaces where we say no more. We, as one pastor says that I've watched online, he says that we need to kick the devil in the face. The devil needs to shut his mouth when he tries to come against us, because we stand on the word of God, we stand on our testimony, and we overcome by our faith.